ininya.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Lucy, is that you?
Hey, did anyone else just hear that voice? It sounded super creepy. Hey! I'll protect us. Dissipate. So rude! Whirling snow! Kamisato art! Sometsu! Take flight! Let the show be...
Stand with me! My apologies!
No. This would get me. Don't fight.
Is some sort of battle taking place here? I wonder who could be involved. I'll protect...
Stop right there! Whirling snow!
This may prove...
Take flight! Sakura swirl! A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Yes. Esto no acaba de la feria.
No, it's still alive. Why would you become like this? I won't attack you.
That sounds like Shell! Could he be in trouble?
Whoa, sounds like someone forgot to invite us to the fight. Let's go and help him.
Yeah, but how are we gonna find him?
As a jeweler cherishes their gems.
I see everything. Let the show be. Our bond is strong.
Kamisato out! Sumetsu!
another platform. Let's go and take a look. Ground has dissolved? What's down?
Is that little dude called Xiao down there? We gotta help him.
Hold on. Something's not right. What's this?
It appears to be a small fissure.
What can you possibly find inside? It can't be a living person, can it?
Conqueror of demons?
Xiao, is that you?
Oh, quit trying to scare us, okay?
Huh? Wait, is this the
Conqueror of demons, can you hear us?
Hello? Little...
He isn't responding. What?
You.
Oh, he finally said something!
Oh!
We followed your voice and found you here, but it's kinda strange.
Talk about a coincidence. We were just thinking you went missing and stuff, and then we heard the sound of you fighting. Pretty lucky we...
A coincidence. Something's not right. Something's wrong with this domain.
If he can, we should have him regroup with.
Tell us what happened and where you are now.
No. Your safety is the top priority. It seems...
Huh? He disappeared.
Where did he go? It sounded like he might be in.
It seems the only option we have to explore any further is through that entrance over there.
Huh. He's injured and telling us to be careful? It's not like we're in any danger. Anyway, the secret behind whatever's going on should be in this cave, right? Don't worry, little dude. Ito's on the way!
Boss, please don't go charging ahead. You're an Oni, not some hunting dog.
Don't worry, I'm invincible! Ah! Oh, my butt!
Looks pretty deep. Be careful, everyone.
Well, Bullchucker, how's your ear?
It's fine! Ugh. My butt is tough!
Go ahead, you can cry if it hurts. I promise I'll try not to laugh.
What do you mean, try not to laugh? You should be feeling some serious sympathy for me right...
But wouldn't feeling sorry for you be a violation of your dignity? Besides, it's harder not to laugh when I'm not the one in pain.
Paimon, don't laugh.
It's okay, everybody. If you want to laugh at him, just let it out.
Don't you have a heart, Shinobu? Oh,
Wait a second. Xiao's not here, but...
Seems a little out of place here, don't you think?
maybe it's some sort of... I don't know, an emergency shelter? There was a picture book I read once that said nice people sometimes build cabins and date. Our little dude must be inside then.
Yeah!
I wouldn't be too sure about that. Any person with a normal sense of danger...
Wow, Bullchucker! Looks like...
Oh, I believe she was talking to both of us. Yeah, so you can wipe that... All right, watch and learn, Shinobu. This is why I'm the boss and you're the deputy. If no one is macho enough to open the... Step aside! Once this door's open, we are out of here.
Eviloni, be gone! You heard me. Get out of here!
Ah!
Am I seeing things? Or was there someone behind the door?
Nah, can't be. You're just saying things.
Why don't we just open the door again and see?
Who? Me? Oh, all right, I'll open it again.
Lucky. Lucky. No te vas a dormir. Sí. Sí.
All you do is goof around all day. You're a bad influence to our child. Be gone!
Ahora sí.
Those people are carrying bowls. Bowls full of beans. What's that all about?
People throw beans to drive out Oni. Boss is an Oni, so they throw beans at him to get rid of him.
Gave me the fright of my life. What are people from Inazuma doing in a...
Calm down now. You're a person from Inazuma too, you know.
Hey, let's get one thing straight, all right? I'm not a person, I'm an Oni!
Right, but that's not the point. The question is, does this door lead to Inazuma?
Huh? How could that be possible? Ugh, this place is so weird.
You guys go right ahead. I'm not opening it again. So, who's up? Oh, how about Paimon? Why don't you open it?
No way! Somebody else do it. Paimon's...
All right, I'll try.
That's our Shinobu! Now, don't let whoever...
All right, let's see what's behind the door this time.
Still reading, Shinobu. Listen, young lady, you should keep your nose out of those books and start taking my advice. I've already found you a perfectly good job as a shrine maiden at the Grand Narukami Shrine. You'll be far better off there than...
Shinobu?
No way! Was that who I think it...
Oh, this is embarrassing. That voice was my... This was one place I wasn't counting on having to hear that speech again.
Your mother wanted you to become a shrine maiden?
The whole reason I came to study in Liyue was because I didn't want to become a shrine maiden. My family never approved of my studies.
From what we know about Lady Guji, it seems being a shrine maiden is a pretty...
Think of it this way. Some cats can be domesticated and kept in the house, while other cats are meant to survive in the wild. As for me, I need complete freedom and space.
That's right, your calling is with the gang. I mean, just look at you. You rock, you're totally hardcore. Come on, am I the only one with chills right now?
It's true. You've got a good thing going. What's most important?
Gotta agree with you there.
From the look of it, what's behind the door can change. And not only that, it always changes. And don't forget, we have that little dude waiting for us to save him.
Would any of you like to give it a try?
No thanks. I'd prefer not to open it if only something terrible awaits. If anyone's
why?
Because I don't buy it, that's why. I don't believe for one second that we're gonna find the Conqueror of Demons by going through that door. So I'm sure as heck not gonna be the one to get us through.
Not gonna lie, you don't really sound like you have...
All right. I'll try.
Yeah, my savior. Show 'em what you're made of.
I'm sure I probably do, but nothing springs to mind right now. Anyway, I suppose I'll find out once I open the door.
You old geezer. Out of 8 pounds of salt, today you gave away 3 for free, sold 2, and exchanged 3 for booze. How much money did you actually make in the end?
Huh? But didn't you tell me to sell things as I pleased? Why can't I give the customers something?
You fool! You told the old man next door to come and fetch the salt. Well, he broke his leg on the way over, and now his son is asking for compensation. Seriously.
A civil dispute. Didn't see that coming.
Who were they?
No one in particular, but it is a prime example of the many difficult civil cases that I've...
So you mean you don't like handling disputes?
Not exactly. What I mean is that I don't like working with people who cannot let go of trivial grievances, especially of the kind you saw just now. It's not long before those good intentions plunge into injury and accidents. It's my desire to solve problems for people. That's why I became a legal advisor.
I understand what you mean. The human mind is probably both the most
I suppose there's no need to discuss this any further. Does anyone else want to try the door?
Don't look at me. I told you.
Come on, Yelan. We're a team here. If you're not gonna try, then at least get.
In that case, I serve Ningguang, the Tianxuan of the Qixing. The scope of my work includes some of Liyue's biggest secrets. The chances are, if I open this door, there can be no witnesses left alive.
Oh, yeah, sounds impressive.
She's someone who won't let you walk out of the chasm alive if she finds out that you're prying into her secrets. Boss, you really do need to work on learning who's who.
Look, I knows what I needs to knows. It's called being a free Oni.
Oh, now Paimon gets it. Yelan works for Ningguang.
Yes, which is precisely why I was trying to keep her secret. We should avoid letting Yelan. What about you, Traveler? Would you like to try?
Yeah, go for it, Traveler. Besides, you never know who could be behind.
I say give it a shot. Who knows? Maybe little dude is waiting for us on the other side.
So, wait. You sure had time. We couldn't open the door after you went in. Everyone was super worried about you.
Did you find anything, Traveler?
So, did you find the person we want to rescue inside?
Judging by the look on your face, I'm guessing you saw something.
Huh? How could that be? Don't worry. Paimon will keep searching for him.
Stupid door, I'll
If Paimon wasn't feeling so exhausted, she'd help out too.
Hey, what is this? Nap time?
So let me get this straight. Not only did we not find Xiao through that, I'm starting to have a very ominous feeling about this domain. It's constant.
I feel the same way. We need to watch our...
I concur. We came here following the Conqueror of Demons, but we ended up only The things we've encountered on the other side of that door are equally strange. It's...
On top of that, I'm starting to feel tired.
The phenomenon hasn't reached a lethal stage just yet. Otherwise...
I'm starting to worry that we're being affected by the changes in this space. In order to avoid the sudden accumulation of...
Paimon suddenly...
Now that you mention it, I'm starting to feel tired too.
According to the current evidence, it seems our physical condition, and now it seems that mental fatigue is unavoidable. Though we have yet to locate the Conqueror of Demons, I suggest we go back and get some rest. It'll be...
She's right. Hey, Lavender Melon, you okay?
You haven't slept at all. Are you sure you're okay?
Don't worry about me. Staying focused under pressure now. If I'm not mistaken...
How could you tell?
It's my job to keep tabs on...
I figured as much. They're just preliminary ideas at this point.
Sure. Sounds good. I also have some ideas of my own. I'll fill you in after.
As they say, two heads are always.
It's hard to believe what we've encountered. Well, I suppose there's no use hiding it anymore now that everyone's seen it. What you all, after these last few years with the Arataki gang, I suppose you could say I've seen it. Though the list of annoying things to deal with is practical. Strolling around the streets, roasting lavender melons with friends in the open country. Just don't laugh at me, okay? Otherwise you might... It's hard to believe what we've encountered. You don't look very well. At least not like when we just arrived. Listen to me. The most important, get some rest before you gather. Once you've chosen the path to take, don't It's hard to believe what we've encountered. Well, I suppose there's, after these last, though the list of annoying things, strolling around the street, just don't laugh at me, okay?
Dios mío, hay mansiones. No es posible.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Bushi, you sure you can't find... Ah, perfect timing. I was just having a chat with Ushi. You know what? I can handle those mean people behind the door. What? There's nothing we can do? Listen, can't you have one last look for it? If you really can't find it, we'll just have to find an...
By the way, Traveler, if you have a moment, could you do me a favor? I'd like...
Ushi, you sure you can't... Yep, gotta be honest, I have... Oh, come on, don't get mad at me. I did think about just using my Oni super strength to dig our way out, but... The rocks didn't even budge when Ushi charged him. The only thing I can do now is, well... Yeah, I know, you're... Ushi, you sure you can't find... Ah, perfect timing. I was just... You know what? What? There's nothing... Can't you have one lap...
Please, come meet me over there. You haven't slept at all. Are you sure?
Don't worry about now. It's my job.
I figured as much.
Sure. I also have some ideas of my own. I'll fill you in after I've confirmed some...
As they say. Thanks for coming to speak with me, Traveler. I've been thinking about this place. Since we still don't know just what kind of danger we're up against, we can't afford to delay any... Don't you think it's a strange coincidence that as soon as you told us about the Conqueror of Demons, it almost seems deliberate. As if something was trying to convince us that the Conqueror of Demons... I have a theory, but I can't tell the others just yet. Judging from the Conqueror of Demons' reactions, I think that he was somewhere else. But is it possible that we've entered into a chaotic space? We're seeing things in people that shouldn't be here. Even ghosts. And we don't feel hungry because the state of our bodies is suspended. It's as if that's true, it means we've entered into a place where normal lot... When you put it all together, everything points towards... This is a place where time and space are thrown into chaos. And yet, if it's truly chaotic, how did we find our friend's voice even when we had no idea where he was? It doesn't make any sense. unless this space wanted us to hear it. Which brings me to my next point. I also have a theory about our encounter. I submit that we didn't actually see the Conqueror of Demons. He was somewhere else. But his status was transmitted to us through Traveler, you said you saw the abyss in that room. At first glance, that door may seem like a prank. It shows you whatever you're afraid of. But if it manages, there's no way of knowing what might be in there. 1 minute, it's playing a joke to get you to lower your... This space is a powerful opponent. It wants to use our minds against us. But I'm not gonna sit here and do nothing. Do you remember that small spatial rift next to the dissolving ground? It felt like spatial magic, but it seemed when we saw that illusion of the Conqueror of Demons, it seemed like he wasn't expecting our spaces to intersect at all, and was even... I think that this space purposefully transmitted the but I also think it didn't count on that spatial rift happening. In other words, the fact that we saw and spoke with the Conqueror of Demons? Yes. Also, I had a good look around after coming back. I think this gives us an opportunity. If the space creates phenomena meant to deceive us based on our imaginations, then we have to keep imagining, Traveler. If we try to stay calm and listen carefully, maybe, just... Can you feel that? Let me see. I think it's here. And... break! I secretly learned Yelan's illusion-breaking method without her knowing. The sound came from behind this illusion. Let's go in and take... It's getting clearer.
No. This is the chasm. What did nations go through here? If both just in that battle years ago, what is he doing here?
The voice is much clearer now. We're close. Conqueror of Demons, can you hear me? It's Yenfei. The It worked. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Listen to me. It's chaotic here. We may not be in the same space, but sometimes the sound can get through.
Everything is chaotic here. No, the darkness that sullies my soul.
Right now, we have more dangerous things to worry about than that. This space is using our Earth. Without you here with us, our search for you could very well lead us into danger.
So, you're in... There was no...
But we're worried about you. And earlier, the Traveler was tricked into entering a dangerous place.
How do we meet?
Conqueror of Demons, can you find out where our voices are coming from?
I see. The space is by try something.
Hurry! If we miss this chance, we...
Stand back!
Let's get him back to...
Now we can avoid getting split up.
Oh.
A lot's happened here, but this wasn't just for our own safety.
It's just a flesh wound. I am fine.
You're not a burden. Don't think that for 1 second. We need you.
Fine. As you wish.
You're injured. Get some rest. Everything else can wait.
The one I met. Is that the prime Aksha?
As expected. Oh, Traveler?
You're both here. Great. I want to talk to you.
I also felt that the space was targeting us, but Yenfei managed to exploit its weakness. Leave it to you.
Based on what just happened, we can now confirm our suspicions that space and time function chaotically here. In addition, now that we've found the Conqueror of Demons, the next thing we need to do—
I went back to the domain again just now, although I couldn't find a new route. My clan has practiced magic for generations, and has created some catalysts. I recognized something like one of those catalysts in the domain. Unfortunately, it disappeared. I think so, but it's hard to distinguish between reality and illusion here. Also, I am the only one out of all of us who could know what it would look like. To me, that confirms that this—
Just like with that door, it's like it's alive, and
By reading our minds and showing us what we want, it creates the reality that we want to be true. Everything— If that's the case, it can only have one goal. To trap us here until we die. What else could it be?
We should prepare for the worst, but we mustn't give up.
I've always known there were secrets hidden in the chasm, but even the Qixing—
Yelan, when we first ran into you, you said you had something to do.
I was looking for the truth behind the monster invasion from— Please keep everything I'm about to say to yourselves. No one else can know.
We got it.
500 years ago, a wave of dark beasts from Conria attacked. Under Rex Lapis's command, the Millelith fought hard to hold the front line near the chasm. But these were vicious beasts, and at a critical moment, someone distracted the monsters and led them away. The Liyue army eventually won the war, but 2 of my ancestors took part in that war, and the one who made it back went insane. The current generation of Qixing knows very little about these events, and very few came back from the chasm alive. The day the chasm was unsealed, I put in a request to be transferred here, but this place we've ended up in, and the We can't give up. Right now, our #1 priority has to be getting out of here alive. Are you all right? You've suddenly gone quiet.
Shh, we'll talk later. I'm just processing all the existing maybe the key to our escape is hidden in some detail I've overlooked.
All right.
Oh, don't worry. I won't write down any—
No, I meant if you're going to analyze the
You don't look well. I guess things still— It's okay. You don't have to— Sometimes I really end—
Hey, Ushi. Looks like our little lavender melon has fallen. Man, she looks wiped out. It's kind of hard to see her like this. I mean, man, that little dude looks stunning too. I sleep like this when I'm in jail. Good one. Traveler, when did you get here?
We just got a little fright because she's never seen it. Who would have thought the best guide in all of Tibet could end up so out of their depth? Yeah! So anyway, Paimon just had the weirdest dream. Yeah, just like that! Aw, Ushi, were you looking at...
Traveler, it looks like the Conqueror of Demons is awake.
I'm fine. The karma I carry is dangerous to humans. Keep your distance.
Well, I have Adepti blood in me, so I wouldn't worry too much.
Even so,
What happened while Paimon was sleeping? How did she...
with a little help, I was able to find my way here.
Conqueror of Demons, could you tell us what happened before you joined?
No need to be so formal. Just call me Shep.
Oh, sure.
It was a senseless battle. I came here looking for someone, but when I found them...
Madam Ping says that you usually base yourself at Wangshu Inn to guard the main road through Dihua Marsh. It's unusual for you to go look...
I'm looking for a yaksha called Bosacius.
Bosacius? Is that one? I thought that you were the only one left. Aren't the other four...
You could say that. But Bosacius's body is the only... Yakshas deal with God's remains all the time, and we become tainted by karma. Over time, it inevitably drives us to madness. The last time I saw Bosacius, it was the day he left. No one knew where he went, and I never heard from him again. But Bosacius was the eldest of us. He once told us, as Yakshas we will experience countless wars. Whether we live or die.
Did he forget his promise because he lost his sanity?
It's possible. But I did not. I am the sole survivor. So it is my duty to...
What made you come to the chasm? Did you hear something about...
Did you know that 500 years ago, the beasts of Conria invaded the chasm?
Sí, ahora bien.
That war lasted a long time. It is said that in the midst of the battle, a break, but no one knew the Yaksha's name.
But there were many more than 5 Yakshas in total.
Wow. But you must think it was probably him if you...
I am by no means certain, and I didn't have any other clues except for but Bosacius was proud. If he had taken part in that war, he would have announced his name. So at first, I thought the nameless Yaksha couldn't be him.
Wait, so it was Bosacius you were fighting with? Did...
Yes.
No way!
The invasion of monsters from Conria, the battle in the chasm, and Yelan's ancestor. Life is full of coincidences, but this is too much of a coincidence. Could this all be related?
What will?
Oh, right. I came here because of a will. Maybe it's not something you've come across much before, but both mortals and Adepti sometimes write out their final wishes so somebody else will carry them out after they've passed. It's known as a last will and testament.
And this can be done at any time?
Whoa, whoa! You wanna write a will?
It was no accident that you saw my illusion that day. This place used your desire to find me to create a trap that you... Pure deception is easy to spot. But the truth laced with lies can be a fatal combination. It made sure you heard my real voice to create panic. This one-way... If we hadn't managed to get in touch through the spatial rift, we may well have lost someone by now. Rather than murdering...
How is this even
Our opponent is very clever. It is not safe to stay. Everyone, whether I accomplish what I came here to do or not, I must find a... I rejoined to warn you that it's extremely dangerous here. If you stay here too long,
But how do you know?
you might become a shadow of your former self, wandering the under...
Sounds like you saw.
Yelan, you're back.
I've been back a while. I was listening to the conversation. I've seen some strange things here too. Objects that shouldn't be here. Strange figures appearing.
So they're just illusions?
At first, I had the same thought, but it's not that simple. There may come a day when these illusions become real and attack you.
From what you were saying a moment ago, it sounds like you...
I can't say for sure. It's, as Yanfei said, this space is chaotic and unstable, but it has its weaknesses. So, if I use all the energy I have, I'm...
Really? So powerful attacks can affect the space itself.
Whoa, 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 whoa. But what do you mean?
I mean, it will take...
Wait a minute. When you said you were gonna get us out safely, you mean...
You can't be serious.
I saw Bosacius underground. That's when a single blast can only create a very small opening. To send you back to the outside world, I know how to fight to the bitter end. I can do this.
No. No way. Even if what you're saying is...
I'm on neither. It's not much of an escape plan if we gotta leave someone behind.
It's only a good or bad plan if there are other options to compare it to. But that's not the situation.
But can you be certain?
I cannot.
What is wrong with you? You can't bet your life on something.
To conclude, I'm not agree...
What if I told you? This is my
That's your strategy, huh? No offense, but we have no guarantee this plan of yours will succeed. Or even that it's... You said it yourself. Yakshas pose a danger to humans. You really expect us to accept your self-righteous...
The battlefield is a treacherous place. Every opportunity you take, you put everything on the line for.
I've been in my fair share of treacherous battles, so I know full well that you never bring up extreme measures like this. You say these things in the hope that we will understand and accept them. But if you don't even know that your self-sacrifice is going to pay off... Besides, if you were really so determined to end it all, you wouldn't have given us the opportunity. And anyway, losing one of us so the rest can escape...
Yelan, don't be so harsh.
Point is, it's not time for drastic measures yet. It's possible there's a hidden passage...
What if there isn't? Or if we don't find it? And in the end, I'm so weak that I don't have the...
As things stand, there's no difference between sacrificing you and trying to find another way out, in terms of the likelihood of success. If we can't say that one strategy is better than the other, we certainly shouldn't be rushing into a risky course of action.
Did someone say a strong enough strike can break us out of this place? Yeah, that's right. I heard ya. No one's staying behind to let anyone else out, all right? Enough talk. It's time! Come on, whatever you are! Let's see how long you manage to keep us trapped in here after I'm finished!
Easy now.
Have a taste of this! Yeah! Whew, okay, so I didn't tear the whole place down. But check it out, new path. If you need a hero, I'm the man for the job.
Should have seen this coming. you always have to do things?
Shinobu.
What happened to Ito?
The boss used up all his strength in one punch. Maybe that's the reason he made.
Let me see if there's any way I can.
He did this because he heard us arguing, right?
The thing with Boss is, he just can't stand Whenever we get into an argument in the Arataki gang, he always goes and does something. Today, he's done it again. He may not have known you for very long. Another thing with Boss is, he hates it when other people sacrifice themselves, but he always seems to end up doing it himself. That said, when he does things like this, he doesn't really think he's sacrificing himself, because he genuinely believes—
Giant ego alert! And wasn't he just doing the same thing Xiao suggests?
The boss is hardly open to persuasion. Besides, he always acts without thinking. It's not just him either. The other guys in the Arataki gang are more or less the same. That's why I couldn't stop him if I tried, so I might as well just let him do his thing. Besides, often his harebrained intuition is surprisingly on point.
Ito?
I'm sorry.
Don't be. You have nothing to apologize for. But still, if this was an Arataki gang issue and you were one of our members, I have to say I'd side. The boss definitely wasn't sacrificing himself. He firmly believed that we'd be able to find a way out through the Everyone's important. We have to support each other if we're going to get out of here. Your survival is— Everyone, let's all do our best to try and find a way out. There's still a— Leave the boss to me. Don't—
Everyone, it seems this passage doesn't lead to the outside.
What the? So, Ito's—
No, it's still worth exploring. I'll go and take a...
Aha, I see. I'm with you.
What?
So far, I still haven't found the thing I came looking for. That if this domain has the power to project our imaginations or the things we're searching for...
Oh, right! No wonder she keeps telling us to keep going. If it's a magical...
Well, I can't guarantee that, but it's worth a try.
I will find a way.
Let him go. But if you're planning on going into that domain too, then come with... After all, I'm just a lawyer. We'll be safer if we team up. By the way, you and Xiao seem pretty close, huh? Yelan got a bit worked up just now, so... I have to say, though, if Yelan hadn't spoken out like she did, I'm not sure she would have gotten through to him. Also, self-sacrifice... From what I know, she's lost comrades in the line of duty before, and then was rescued herself. Maybe being a... How can things ever be the same again, knowing that your life was saved when others weren't? If I were her, I'm not sure I would have done anything different. Oh, wait, 1 second. I'll be right there. Yeah! Right, that's much safer. Since Ito can't fight right now, I've cast a spell to protect...
Thank you, Senpai.
We will. Same to you. All right, Traveler, let's go.
Holy.
What's this? Huh? Look at that huge disc in the distance. Hold on. Is that the fantastic compass?
What? That's the best description you can come up with?
Huh. Well, it seems our theory checked out. In my humble legal opinion, that's almost certainly the magical device I've been looking for. But if this really is the fantastic compass, it's so huge! How the... I mean, come on, Yanfei. Don't give up now. Let's investigate the area first. What the... Are they... They look familiar. Oh, yeah.
Want a taste of my hammer?
Ha! Boom boom!
Incinerate! There's a smaller disc here. Judging from the appearance and design, In all likelihood, this is the Fantastic Compass. Why is there a small version of the Fantastic Compass stuck in the ground? What's it for? You know, when I ran into them before, I was working on a big commercial case. The defendant hired them to attack me. Happens all the time. Luckily, I'm well trained in martial arts. But these are the exact same guys as I met last time. Maybe this is one of the ways our adversary intends to defend.
Okay. And
A new entrance. Great.
Whoa. Is this a tunnel? This is weird. It feels like it's connecting to another world. Or maybe another time.
I thought we might run into some other people here, but apparently not. The Fatui? Whose memory is watch out!
Just as I thought.
Yelan, you're here!
I will take you down no matter how many times you show up.
Hey, relax. We're together now.
You'll get frostbite.
Motion to compel!
Let's move.
Gotcha.
Boom!
Beauty are going anywhere. Frozen food. This one's well done.
Incinerate!
Roast and fry.
Yikes!
Take it easy. Quietly now.
I mustn't give up. But can I out of here? I will recall. See. And the compass. I just.
so
I'm so tired. Can't run from death.
Amateurs. And still, they...
You've still got it.
Remember how I said I'd seen some illusions myself? Those were the same words I heard last time. The space seems to be now that you know, at least we're all on the same page.
He said the word fantastic.
Yanfei, see that thing on the ground?
Yeah, we tinkered with it. That's how we met up with you. I guess it's a miniature version of the fantastic compass in the distance.
It looks somewhat
Nggak balik. Ngikut.
another new.
If everywhere within this space follows the same rules, there must be an.
Bosacius, I can't believe someone like you would end up.
No enemies.
Wait, is the enemy hiding itself? Oh no, we should go help him.
Stay back. This is my fight. Do not come near me.
Filthy monsters! So many people have died at your hands! I lured you here to this underground space because I found your weakness.
Hiding and ambushing from the dark is Bosacius' signature tactic.
Die here with me!
How did a valiant warrior like you die here?
Uh-oh. This is not going well for Xiao.
No matter. I know how this ends.
Oke juga.
Look! Bosacius is showing signs of fatigue.
Bosacius, martial Retris. Even your strength is finite. But your illusion is not as mighty as you. This is not you in all your glory. I wonder what Rex Lapis would think if he saw what had become of the first Yaksha.
Leave! I'll deal with the rest. We can't let the monsters get to the surface. Everyone, remember, we must hold the line at 60 miles outside the chasm at all costs.
Enough! Phantom, be gone!
Xiao, are you okay?
This is my purpose.
So your invisible opponent was the
Yes. So excuse my stubbornness. Bosacius has been missing for centuries.
He was saying something about...
He fought here. The nameless Yak...
But didn't you say he'd always announce his name?
I don't know. Maybe he forgot who he was.
Because the karma you spoke of...
Bosacius had already gone mad before he disappeared.
He still took part in the Battle of the Chasm despite
We Yakshas are not a race that thrive in peacetime. It's likely that he was drawn by the scent of bloody war. Slaughter is what we do best. Maybe it's... This battle confirmed my suspicions. As we had In other words, despite going mad, Bosacius came here. This space recreated him as he was during the battle. The way he fought was so self-destructive.
Bosacius's illusion said he'd discovered the monster's weakness and lured them. What kind of place could this be? Defeating Conria's monsters.
Guys, it could just be me, but...
This space is really starting to affect us.
I believe Bosacius stayed here underground. But now he is gone. If we don't leave, we may meet the same. Time to move on. You fought well, Bosacius.
A blade is like a tea leaf. Only those who sample it many
que
times
ya-
can appreciate its true qualities.
¿Qué es tanto estos sitios? Oh, me sale, por Dios. Por favor, de verdad, ¿qué pasa ahora? Que sí. Pero es que no entiendo qué tengo que hacer.
I only wish life could be as leisurely as this a little more often.
Se quiere para
How greedy
todo,
of me.
joder. Venga. ¿Pero qué tengo que hacer aquí? Joder, madre mía. Qué pesadez. Ay, madre de Dios. ¿Eso qué hay que hacer aquí?
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gem.
¿Qué cosa?
So this is a day in the life of the traveler. I'm learning more about you all the time.
Looks like there's some information here. Shall we take a look?
Okay, let's see.
It looks like these were letters written by the Millilith
So, who's this Boyang?
Boyang was...
You mean Boyang fought alongside but
I believe so.
And the Millilith soldiers were their brothers in arms.
I guess now we have a pretty good idea of where every...
Yes.
So...
Come on, let's not stay here. I have a gut feeling that sooner or later we'll connect all the dots. And then... Still, who knows how this space is planning on...
Venga. ¿Qué tengo que hacer? Quita. Ay, no. Ay, qué pesadez, por Dios. Este viejo. Así.
A blade is like a tea leaf. Only those who sample it many times can appreciate its
No.
true qualities. A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
¿Esto qué he hecho?
Nothing here at all.
What a creepy space.
It has the feel of the abyss, but where are the opponents?
Your memory of the abyss? So, this place is created purely based on your memory? It's getting darker. It's...
Ether, wait!
Coño, se habla.
Huh? What's that shiny round thing on the...
The fantastic compass!
In the other spaces, the fantastic compass was always partially buried in the ground. But this...
Oh, he was just a so he appeared as an illusion because you miss him so much, huh?
Yenfei, are you sure this is the
I think so. There were no pictures in the will, but Yelan?
From the design and build, this fantastic compass looks extremely similar to the catalysts used by my clan. I just need to do this, and... Someone's used this before. There may be a hidden message inside. Let's get out of here and find somewhere safer. All right, here we'll be fine. Take a moment to catch your breath while I try to unlock the fantastic compass. Well, well. This is not.
Oh, seems like you've made an...
This information was left by a thaumaturge called Boyang.
All this information, it was left by your ancestor?
Hundreds of years ago, two of my ancestors, brothers, were gifted the fantastic compass by someone of great importance. They set out together, but only one of them made it.
Karma.
Correct. One possibility is that when they fought alongside Bosacius, they were...
From reading through this, it sounds like Boyang...
Well, this is just wonderful.
What do we do? Are we gonna die here? Hyman's had enough of this place. Let me out!
What was that?
I got it! I just had a thought. Give me a second, I just need to double check.
¿Dónde sale ese libro?
Ajá.
El libro sale de... aire.
Traveler, I just realized something. Okay, so on my way here, I was studying the will the whole time. But I don't know it verbatim, but I have read it before. The gist of millennia ago, an Adeptus made a magic device to seal away evil monsters. Later, a few years later, great demons haunted the mountains. The mortal and the Adeptus joined, and that's not all. The book also says this. When mortal and Adepti powers are combined, one can move the heavens and shake the earth. This contraption is proof that mortal... I have both Adepti and human lineage. It worked! I mean, the effect only lasted an instant because I'm not strong enough. And look, Something seems to have been
By heaven's might and the gods of the 5 regions.
That's their voices from when they made the seal. Bosacius and my ancestor.
I see. It makes... Everyone, let's go back and meet up with Ito and Shino.
Paimon can barely move anymore. Oh, why can't we get...
Paimon, just hang in there, okay? Trust me, there's still hope.
Let's go.
Shinobu, Ito, we're back!
He must be exhausted, because he still hasn't woken up yet. What about you guys? You found something, didn't you?
We found the fantastic compass. The previous owner left a message inside. It seems like the previous owner was stuck here.
Shoot!
This isn't over yet. Listen to me. Just now, I tried channeling
But all that did was activate the records from when the seal was...
Right, but the issue wasn't with the compass. Remember what the book says? When mortal and adepti powers are combined, one can move the heaven. Only when a mortal and an adeptus combine their powers can I'm a mix of human and adeptus. So the fact that the fantastic compass responded to me shows that the system is still functional.
Interesting. So that's what was going through your head.
So, an Adeptus and a human need to channel their...
Yes, if my guess is correct, then when both of you put your full power into the fantastic compass, we should be able... Last time, it was used to seal the intersection between this...
Then we're home free.
Awesome. So there's still hope?
You bet.
Your idea seems...
Okay, well let's all take a quick break.
Oh boy. Paimon's so nervous.
Yelan, Xiao, how are we looking?
I'm all set.
I'm ready.
Oh, but Yanfei, there's one thing you might need to mentally prepare yourself for. I'm afraid you probably won't be able to take the fantastic compass out of here. From what I can tell, we all came here for different purposes. And everything that's happened here has been in response to our own imagination. This space, well, it's more than just a space. Whether there's some kind of... Also, according to the history of the chasm, this place must have existed for a very long time. Oh, that. Yep.
Huh? Wait a second.
Who else did you think it was? That snake is probably a remnant of Conrion's civilization, and crystals are highly effective against... If so...
No! You're just trying to help us and solve...
If you say so. You could almost liken this bizarre space to a living being that throws all kinds of hallucinations at us to deceive us. Everyone we've... Additionally, most of the things here are static. So if we really do manage to escape...
That's actually what I think too. That's precisely why it's such a miracle.
This whole thing feels like we're breaking free from our shackles using a spear that by rights should not exist.
This is a long shot, but it may be our last chance. So, whose wish was it that summoned this device?
Perhaps it was. But maybe there's another reason. You're incredibly strong. It's a shame that we couldn't find your family. But if they were here, I'm sure they'd want nothing more than to see you being rescued.
I gotta say, it does intrigue me. If this is fate, then let's grab it in our...
Leave the boss to Ushi and me. We're ready.
Traveler, take care of Paimon. Yanfei, you might need to come close...
Sure.
Stars align, bestow your light. Evil purged by thunder's might. Spirit curbed, Numa surge. By dictum divine, heed these words. Do as I command!
Aha! The fantastic compass is an amplifier. Maintain this energy level, and we may stand a chance.
I will maintain the energy flow.
Understood.
Everyone, stand back.
I shall hold the line by sealing the surface.
As Yakshas, we must fight for this world. General Alatus, falling in!
Watch out!
This trip may be dangerous, yet you insist on going.
I have guarded this place for several hundred years. Only to seek the nameless Yaksha, do I request your approval.
You can't keep this up. Your strength won't last.
What?
That was close. I thought you were gonna get left behind. I'm so glad you're okay. That was terrifying.
I know what you were thinking, but... Never mind. I know I can't talk you out of a mindset that's been built up. I don't think we were ever going to reach an agreement over the final strategy.
No. I could not have done this on my strength alone.
Don't mention it. Looks like everyone got out unscathed, but you all look pretty. As for me, I'm gonna check the area.
She's gone. Paimon didn't even...
Maybe Yelan really doesn't believe she made a contribution. It seems like she's convinced Xiao, and since it's not easy to persuade Xiao of anything, maybe Yelan's just given up.
Xiao, she's criticizing you.
I am not.
You speak only the truth. I have no quarrel with that. I will keep your words in mind.
Really? Well, that's great. It was a perilous situation we were faced with underground, and it took every single one of us for any of—
Hey, so... Bullchecker still hasn't woken up yet. Let's go check on him.
I slept like a rock. Good times. Huh? What you doing? What's going on? Why are you looking at me like that?
Are you in any pain?
The head? What about it?
You need to tell us if you're not feeling well.
You weren't that bright to begin with, so if we add brain damage to the...
The heck are you guys talking about? I'm fine. I had an epic power nap. Huh. I feel like I'm forgetting something, though.
It's a long story. We'll fill Ito. We're indebted to you, Shinobu, and Ushi. I'm the reason you all got caught up in this. Please accept my apologies, and let me
crazy talk. You helped us first. Of course we're gonna... Hey, if it weren't for you, we'd still be in a Liyue...
That's not quite correct. You'd be in jail, not me.
Good point. Well, okay then. How about this? To celebrate our...
I like the sound of that. Now that you mention it. Whew,
I'm hungry too, Senpai. Why don't we head straight over?
Paimon too! Paimon wants to come too! Huh?
All right, well, I promise I'll take good care of your friends from Inazuma. Take it easy, okay? What we just went through was a lot. Oh, wait! Yelan left already. I was gonna treat her...
Oh, yeah? Is that right? Wow. Okay, I'll let him know. Traveler, flying lavender melon, Ushi has a couple words he...
What?
Oh, I want to hear this.
Me too. Count me in.
Good idea! Let's do that! Paimon never would have guessed that Ushi was so gentle.
Sometimes the profoundest truths can also be the simplest.
You betcha! Just leave it...
All right, Ito. Shinobu?
Oh, yeah! Grub time!
See you next time.
Finished taking care of business?
Oh, there wasn't any business. We were just saying goodbye.
You're still here. I saw the two Inazumans leave with Yenfei, heading towards the... Aren't you going with them?
We still had some stuff we wanted to say.
I figured as... I've checked the area. Nothing strikes me as out of the ordinary. Now, I just need to take care of the confidentiality issues. Let's hope our friend...
We got it! We got it! We'll make sure they don't say anything.
Oh. You figured me out, huh? Everyone really rose to the occasion this time. Where could that strange space have come from? And how is it I have to investigate this further. I have a feeling that whatever lies behind all this... Also, I think someone helped us out at the last minute. They did a good deed. Anyway, these questions will have to wait for another time. I have some follow-up work to do and...
Bye, Yelan!
You knew I was waiting for you? Really? There's somewhere I want to go.
Where is it?
A place that has to do with the Yakshas. temple up ahead was built to remember Pervases. Maybe I came here because I had a realization.
You mean back when we were underground?
It's hard to put into words. Seeing Bosacius, you could dress up the Yaksha's life and call us valiant warriors, veterans of war. For Bosacius, perhaps dying in the heat of a great battle, and perhaps the same is true for me. After living so long, to die in the act of saving others would not have been So maybe...
Hey, don't say that. Oh yeah, Ushi wanted us to tell you. Ushi said he has the power to exorcise demons, so people used him to fend them off. But after he met Ito, he's never left his side. He also said that he doesn't have any grand philosophies. He just thinks we should... Maybe there aren't so many rules about how we should or shouldn't live our lives in this world after all. So, he hopes you can come to understand that even though... Yep, like people with visions. They have more resistance against your power.
Suddenly you sound They used to talk about how they hoped to live a mortal's life once the world was at peace. The Bosacius recorded in the Fantastic Compass had lost his sanity. He addressed the people around him at I am Elatus, and Menogius is General The others are Bonanis, or General Chisapis, and Indarius, or General Musatus. Bosacius and Yelan's ancestors stayed underground to the end. So that space must have... Yelan was right in everything she said. Both of our proposals had their drawbacks. I couldn't have done all I did without everyone's help. Even in the final moments.
Well, Paimon still thinks...
Yenfei and Yelan are correct. I always prepare for the worst-case scenario. This mindset is deep. If Rex Lapis hadn't saved me in that moment, I don't think... In the end, I still had to burden it.
But that's how it should be, right? You've known Zhongli, Rex Lapis, for such a long time.
Perhaps. In the moment that we escaped from that space, I could sense what was left of Bosacius's memory. It's good that one more person will...
Menogius, where have you been?
Brother Yaksha, you're confused again. I've told you countless times, I am Boyoung, a thaumaturge who fought with you in the chasm.
Boyoung? Boyoung? You are Boyoung, but who am I?
Believe me, I want to know as much as you do. Here we are, the two who agreed to stay here together, and I can't even call you by your name. It's a shame.
Stay here? No. No, you have to leave.
Nonsense, Brother Yaksha. We're down here for good now. Don't you remember? It's too late to have regrets. The seal can't be broken.
The seal. Ah, yes. I'm a Yaksha who came here to fight.
Brother, are you okay?
Look at the state of me. I don't think I've got long now.
We're the only two left. Don't go dying on me. You know, today I saw my family down here. Clear as day. What do you think? Am I losing my mind now, too?
Boyoung, do you want to go home?
I made my decision to leave Zhongzhou up on the surface. I obviously... Of course I want to go home.
I must have family, too.
You mean brothers and sisters? I'm sure you do.
Brothers and sisters. Yes, but who am I? And where is my family?
Brother, what's wrong? Hang in there. It's just you and me. Don't die before me.
Alatus, is that you?
Who's Alatus? Your memory's going again.
I'm sorry. You all have to see me in this state.
Brother! Brother!
Look, there's someone over there.
Who are they?
They're my... I remember now. I know you. My brothers and sisters have come for me, Boyong.
You're awake? At least tell me your name.
Brother Bosacius.
Hey, Bosacius.
Bosacius.
I am Bosacius, and my destiny is to make the ultimate sacrifice.
I've said so much today, but I don't need to hold. Have you ever had a moment where you felt like you were aware of your destiny? The potential of life? By now, I have accepted that destiny is the one disaster that the Yaksha know most keenly of all.
Xiao.
It matters not. Rex Lapis had said that you are a witness. It is right that the events of the world are relayed to you. Bonanis, Menogius, and Indarius all perished, and only Bosacius's fate was unknown. Now that I know what happened in the chasm back then, before we left that place, I picked up a stone. I thought if I could take it out with me. Unfortunately, the stone did not survive. Pervases died in the Archon War thousands of years ago. He was younger than us. Too many Yakshas have become casualties of battle. We are like a flock of birds, scattered to the four corners of Bosacius, Boyang, and heroes. I like that word. Maybe the world will never be free of disaster. But there is good in the world, too. I accept your advice. From this day on...
I only wish life could be as